Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome along here to the Harcourts Russley Golf Course. But more importantly today, it's our auction room for our Harcourts Four Seasons and Vision friends. I'm here on behalf, Mark Morrison, my name, here on behalf of myself and Linda Warren-Davies. The two of us will be calling auctions today, representing our lovely owners. A number of our business owners are here as well to help you and guide you through today's process. James Twist, Greg Roberts, and also Debbie and Aaron Johnson from our Harcourts Four Seasons and then our Harcourts Vision businesses. Plenty of help and assistance should you need it. Just give them a wave and they will be over to assist you in your endeavours. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge our owners. We thank you for your ease of access presentation, but first and foremost your choice in agency, because we know there's choice in the market, so we appreciate you choosing to work alongside your choice in a listing agent and of course company. Now, what I'm going to do today is obviously just steer you through some of the key rules and roles and responsibilities of all of us here today. It's really important, and I'm sure it won't surprise any of you, that our owners have set confidential reserve prices in all respects for all auctions. As the bidders, your job is probably the most easy one today. It's simply to get the bidding to that reserve price, and if we can work together to reach or breach the reserve, the highest bid, whose bid that either myself or Linda accept, well, very simply you will be the purchaser. Now we can nominate the sum by which the bids are raised. We can in fact refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very best interests of our owners. If a dispute arises concerning any bidding, if there is any argy-bargy, we'll revert to the last undisputed bid and then recommence the bidding sequence from there. But you look like upstanding citizens, so I'm sure there won't be any of that carry on. Now it's really important to hold the highest bid at all times. You may have heard that auctions have been withdrawn and sold. Sometimes auctioneers come back and say the property's been withdrawn and sold. That means that our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, as they may, and instruct us to withdraw and sell the property to the highest bidder that they've been negotiating with. So best course of action for you good people here in the room is, if you see value on the property that you're bidding on, just make sure you hold the highest bid, and then you will be spoken to first. You'll have that first right to negotiate with our owners. Well, there's a number of our licensed colleagues from around the Harcourts network, in fact around the real estate industry here in the room today, often representing interested parties. If that's the case, Linda and myself will do our absolute utmost and best to point out those interested parties, but you can take good confidence that we've cited the paperwork. We're really happy to move forward on that basis, and they are genuine bidders that they are representing. Vendor bids may be another thing that you've heard of. From time to time, auctioneers place vendor bids. If we place vendor bids, you can be rest assured of two very important things. The first is that a vendor bid is always placed under our selling zone, under our reserve price, so you can take confidence from that. The second thing is we'll label it very clearly. We will use language such as vendor bid or the bid is with me, so you'll understand it's a vendor bid, and your best course of action is to simply bid north of that point. We are merely providing you a roadmap in terms of values and giving you some guidance in terms of where you need to be. Now the part that you'll be here for today will be to see the hammer fall to the rostrum. If and when it falls in your direction, congratulations, that means you are the winner. Before you commence your celebrations, we will ask a few simple things of you. Firstly, that you sign the documentation, and in doing so you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, arrange to make a payment equaling 10% of the purchase price. Thirdly and finally, you need to complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 3. Your bidding today? Cash. It's cash and it's unconditional. You are the best of the buyers in the marketplace because you've got yourself into a cash and unconditional position. Take advantage of that head start on the rest of the market, the conditional market, always there waiting in the wings, but take advantage of the fact that you're in a cash and unconditional position. All right, I think we are all ready to go with our first auction of the day, unless there's any questions. I don't normally get any questions, so hopefully today is the same. At this juncture, we can move straight on to 100 Straven Road in Fendleton. This one brought to the market by Malcolm Cameron. Now Debbie Johnson is stepping in and standing up on behalf of Malcolm on this one, who can't be here today. I'll just steer you through the formalities for the last time. Today you are securing a prime time parcel of land, aren't you? 458 square metres of that freehold parcel. It is outlined in the record of title that Malcolm, Debbie and the team have been making available to you. The settlement date is the 27th of September 2024, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive as part of your purchase price. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 right the way down to 26. And as I mentioned at the start of today, your bidding, it is cash. It is unconditional in all respects. Well, first and foremost, it's Straven Road and it's Fendleton, so you know that you're securing property in a fantastic location and a fantastic position. It's a very family-friendly home, 4 bedrooms on offer. If you've got any children, bunk beds certainly will not be in their vocabulary. They'll have a room for themselves. I love the orientation of those interconnected living spaces, the way that the home just flows out into that private and sheltered outdoor space. That'll be a beautiful place to enjoy as the weather gets a little bit warmer. Of course, it's underpinned, isn't it, by Christchurch Boys High, Christchurch Girls High zoning. So if you're a struggling parent like me, you send your children to those schools and they'll turn out not half bad at the end of their schooling years. All right, team. I could talk and talk about this one, but it's opening bid time, opening offer. Where do we see it cash and unconditionally? What's a number that engages you, that excites you in the home? I need a little bit more than that. Does 1.3 make sense? 1.3 million, surely. 1.3 to go. Who starts me away? First bid of the day. Very good, standoffish crowd, never my favourite. I just placed one of those vendor bids that we spoke about at 1.3 on behalf of my owner, at 1 and 3 with me. Would you have a go at 1.325 just to get your hand in the air? Enter the debate for ownership. At 1,000,003, it's on behalf of my owners on a vendor bid at 1 and 3, looking for 1.32 and 5. First call, and it's my only vendor bid today. For the first opportunity to negotiate with my owner, here to sell today. Would prefer not to deal with the conditional market. Twice! At 1.3, looking for a little quarter to go. Christchurch boys and girls, tucked down that driveway, nice and peaceful and private, yet so connected to everything. You'll be wandering down to Rickenbush markets on a Saturday for a croissant and a coffee. Third chance, final opportunity. Well, Debbie, I've given the room ample opportunity today. At 1 and 3, it's clearly not for sale at 1.3. We're simply going to pass the property in auction over at 1.3. We're going to move into the conditional phase of the marketing for this home. Now, at 1.3, it's not for sale. However, it is for sale today at $1,469,000. At $1,469,000, our owners have given us instructions to price their home at $1,469,000. I understand there's people here in the room, those tuning online, waiting and watching to see what happens. There you go, that's the update that you need at $1,469,000. At $1,469,000, if we could just change that to $1,469,000, just add 10 to that, and we'll be A-OK if you see it there up on screen. Passed in and priced at $1,469,000. Good luck, Debbie, working on behalf of Malcolm, and thanks to our owners for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, folks, nice to feel a bit of positive energy in the room here. I'm Linda Warren-Davey, as Mark introduced me before. Pleasure to be here, and always a pleasure to be working aside our lead marketing agent, Lisa Tippin. So before we make a start, Lisa, do you want to come on up and just say a few words before we start our auction?
Lovely, thank you, Linda, and thank you to our homeowners. This property is absolutely magic. The bellbirds, the beautiful established garden, trees, privacy. It's a real winner in Oxford and a very much well-kept secret. So for those of you who are bidding here today, I wish you all the very best. Go well and enjoy this property.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa. So all the very best, as I say, to Lisa Tippin. She hails from our Rangiora office, and a big thank you to our clients for entrusting their property with Harcourts 4 Seasons. I'm going to confirm that the legal description of the property is an estate in freehold, being Lot 1, deposited plan 55930, positioned on a 4,621 square metre parcel of land, more or less, so just over 1 acre, as recorded on that certificate of title CB 33A 10 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, there's no changes to that list of chattels. Settlement date has been confirmed as being offered on the 20th of September 2024. And look, our current owners have enjoyed a long and happy tenure of 35 years, establishing, creating their own English-style country cottage garden. Really blessed with that rural outlook where the spring bulbs and the daffodils at this very moment are all popping up. You've got those beautiful, you've got berry trees out there, berry shrubs, you've got the fruit trees, and of course all part and parcel is that lovely big walnut tree that stands foremost in the garden. There's lots of lovely little areas throughout the garden that really make the most of the peace and the privacy of this 1 acre offering. Originally it was a larger site. Our owners always enjoyed watching their horses in the back paddocks, and the property now still offers further subdivision options. It's a quintessential over 100-year-old cottage, sits proudly on the site, offering plenty of versatility and scope to the new owners, and it's with absolute pleasure that Lisa and I that we offer this property for auction today. It's a property where there have been many long-lasting memories made. Now it's the time to hand over those keys to new owners so that they can make new memories. It's a true gem, offers a permanent toehold in the vibrant community of this popular township. Auction's open. Who'd like to start me off? Say, hands up over there. At 400,000, welcome in. Opening bid 400,000, very genuine, very positive bid. Do we have any increase over and above 400,000? I'd like to give everybody every opportunity, but the opening bid 400,000 for this wonderful place here at 4 Harewood Road, Oxford. Any other interest whatsoever? Looking for an increase on that 400,000? Okay, Lisa, it looks like, yep, we've got our one bidder here. I'm just going to pause the auction. It's still open, and we'll just go out and have a bit of a chat. Thanks so much. I'll hand over back to Mark.
Alrighty folks, well we can now move forward to 11A Scotswood Place in Rangiora, brought to the market by Glenn Young. He's been assisting you dot your I's and cross your T's in readiness for auction day, of course looking after our owners, our custodians at the same time. And so good luck to all involved, including any bidders and the buyers in the room. I'll steer through the formalities here for the last time at 11A. All the relevant information outlined in the documentation that Glenn's been circulating. You're gaining a half share in 610 square metres. It's all outlined in your record of title that Glenn would have been filing through to you. I note the settlement date, it's a comfortable, the 29th of November 2024 or any other such date that's been mutually agreed upon in writing. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 to 26 in the list of chattels. Well, they're outlined in Schedule 1. They look very, very accurate to me as circulated. Let's take a look at the home for the last time. I just love properties and homes in cul-de-sacs because it's that real sense of community that you gain. And you also understand and appreciate that it's going to be nice and quiet. There's no passing traffic coming by. It's just the neighbours coming home and it's friends coming to visit you. You're super, super close to the central amenities of Rangiora itself. And the home itself, it's a little cracker, isn't it? Built in the 1970s, so you know that it's built to last. That Summerhill stone, I think, ages very, very nicely in my eyes. 2 well-sized bedrooms on offer, so good space is there. It's just a good home right across the board. Alrighty team, opening bid time. This is the interactive part, the engagement part. Where do we see it? Opening bid time opening offer. Easiest bid of the day because it's typically the lowest. Or we can just do it with one bid today. Where do we see it? Perhaps, I don't know, 380 would excite you and engage you in the home. You haven't got too much to lose by bidding at 380 because it's not going to own it, but it just starts the conversation. Very good. 390, even better, so you can come along to all of my auctions at $390,000, and I welcome you into the bidding today. At $390,000, there we go, we're underway with a bid of $390, looking for $400,000 next, just a little $10,000 to go. First call and opportunity here. It's cul-de-sac living, nice and quiet, it's a real sense of community here, twice called. It's my highest bidder here at $390, looking for 10 to go. Third final. So I'm just going to place one vendor bid at $400,000 on behalf of Mona because it's not for sale there. I'd welcome you back at say $420, and we can just pause and have a conversation about owning it today. Do you see value at $410? I'm not going to vendor bid against you anymore. That's my last one. I'm out on behalf of my owners at $400, but I do need you to bid, say, $410 to continue this conversation. You've got exclusivity of opportunity now. Otherwise, we simply pass the property in. It opens up to the conditional market, and you can take your chances in a multi-offer situation. So you're a premier buyer, sir. You need to act like one and just bid me $410. Shouldn't be too hard. First, at 400. Appreciate it, sir. I really, really do. I think you've made a wise decision at $410,000. I scan the room, I check the room at 410. If there is no further bidding, we pause and have a conversation with you. And we're going to turn you from a bidder into a buyer. I'm confident of that. First chance at 410, twice quickly. Third final. Sir, let's pause, and the good lady, of course, alongside. Let's pause, Glenn, find some space, and offer you an opportunity to own the home. Thank you.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. No matter where we go.
Alrighty team, thank you very much for your patience. We are going to move forward in our program just while we're negotiating a couple of other opportunities. 39 Rowley Street in Bishopdale, brought to the market by Cheryl Wright, is where I take you now. Cheryl's been doing an outstanding job looking after our owner, of course furnishing you the cash and unconditional market with all the relevant documentation to be ready to bid and buy here today. This is a wee cracker of a home in Bishopdale. It's an estate and freehold, so you know that you're securing good land, 677 square metres, more or less, as the legal fraternity say. The lot number is 898, deposited plan 22942, and the record of title, well, it's as Cheryl has been circulating to the cash and unconditional market. Settlement date the 30th of September. Unless you've made prior arrangements in writing with our lovely owner, you'll be bidding to that date. Further terms, nice and easy, just clauses 23 and 24 for you to consider. And Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive and also don't receive. I note that incredible TV in the main lounge that is not included, and I can probably understand why, because it's a cracking good TV when I went and had a look at the home. All right, let's have a look at the home for the last time, and I'll tell you what is included. Firstly, you know that it's a goodie because it's in Bishopdale, and it's always a great area to own property in Christchurch. It's been beautifully and very, very tastefully updated and modernised in all the right places. I just think it hits a sweet spot in the marketplace in terms of what a home in Bishopdale should look and feel like. I love the great spaces outside, both to the front and the rear of the property. Maybe you've got little four-legged animals, maybe you've got two two-legged offspring as well. They'll be nice and safe and secure at the rear of the property. Good off-street parking as well. That wood burner, that was cranking when I went to see Cheryl at the open home. It was a particularly cold weekend day when I went and visited, but I was nice and warm in this home. So you'll see out the rest of winter very, very well. And I'll just add in that it's underpinned by its zoning with Burnside High School zone that you gain by owning this home. So it's a very, very good home, good opportunity. Be encouraged by the interest here in the room. I'm going to start things away on a vendor bid at $550,000, and I look for, say, $570 next. Just 20 on from there. At $550, it's with me, vendor bid. My stake in the ground. At $550, who goes first? Looking for $570. And $600, that's very nice. Thank you, Annette. Working alongside some buyers at $600,000. There we go. We can do it in 50s if you like. Don't ever let me stand in your way. But at $600, I have happy to go $620 or $650. You tell me. First call. Across this side. $650, of course it is, because you see the value there. Let's just go straight to $700. Nodding in agreement at $700,000, and I take it at $750 on this side. First chance here at 7. Tell me if the number's different and I'll try and work with you. It's okay. Just needs to be north of 7. I can't go 730, absolutely. It's 730, and I appreciate the increase. At 730, the rebuttal, the retorters. 750, absolutely, just with 20 on now. 770's next. 770, she says yes. At 770 and 790, can I say on your behalf? A simple wave or a wink will do. Maybe you just go straight to 8. No, more. 780, absolutely, cutting me in half. There'll be none of me left by the end of the day. At 780 on this side, is at 90. So, okay, geez, there will definitely none of me left at the end of this. It's 785. Don't take my recommendations. You just call numbers. I'll do my best to add them up at $785,000. But you need to put some daylight between you and the competition. Be strong. At 785. On top, it'll be a good bid. 790, I knew it. It'll be a courageous bid at this juncture. My owner will be very, very happy. At 790 on this side. Get to 800 first. Get to the psychological barriers first. Don't go 795 and let them bid 8. Okay, 795. Just a suggestion, what do I know? At 795, but it leaves 8 wide open for you. Welcome in. Any other interest at this stage? Doesn't need to be a spectator sport. At 7, 9 and 5. Sir, nice to see you at 800. Very good. 3 in at this stage because it's a cracking good home in Bishopdale, Burnside High School zoning. At 800 with you, you're my new best friend, but my friendship's easily bought. Just bid again. Once called here with the good gentleman at 800. Is it 805 here or here? Or anywhere else for that matter? Often bidders stop on round figures. Banks give pre-approval to a number like $800,000. You need to bid again and put that theory to the test. At 805. Very good at 805. Sir, 815. 810 considered, absolutely. And I take the bid at 810 with you. At 810 the bid, you just nodded your head in the wrong direction, ma'am. It's nose to toes to buy property, not east-west. Once. At 810. Here. Annette, how are we looking on this side? Does $2,000 get you back into the debate? The debate for ownership. Respectfully, no at this point. That's okay. I'm used to rejection. I'm married. First call. Nia. At 850?
Yep.
850.
I want 5.
5 on.
Yes.
815.
Yes.
815. Okay. At 815, sir. Yeah, 815 there, isn't it? 815. At $815,000, you're welcome to bid 850 next. But at 815, I have. First call. Looking for 20. Sir, 20, you're back in. Appreciate the bid, Nia.
825.
825, thank you. At 8 and a quarter. You said no before and then changed your mind, so you can do that again. Changing your mind is a sign of strength, not weakness in an auction room. It's a good decision to change it. 830, increasing the bid, improving your position. Take confidence, others see value at this level. At 830. Do you want to bid as well, James? Be careful in the auction room, but at 830, never wave to friends. First time, at 830, it's on this side. Twice. Third call. At 830 here near.
Are we on the market?
Been for about 3.5 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl did some good open homes. I know that you were at one of them at least. At $830,000, can I get someone in for $2,000? Otherwise, we simply just have a pause and have a quick conversation here. At 830 for $1,000. 1,000, sir. And on this side, 1,000. Nia, I'm just going to pause. I don't have instructions to sell yet at 830, but you're in pole position at this juncture. I can't guarantee the property comes back into the auction room if you see value north of here. You need to tell me now, otherwise I pause. Once, twice. Third chance. Nia, pausing with you at 8:30.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move ahead in the catalogue here, take you through to 290 Pages Road in Wainoni. We welcome our lead consultant there, Steve Allfield. Steve works out of the Hornby office, and he is a good practitioner of the as-is, where-is properties. I'd also like to thank our owners for the opportunity and your choice of agency. We very much do appreciate it. So the contract I take you, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, 290 Pages Road in Wainoni, offered on an as-is, where-is basis, offering a freehold parcel of land set at 495 square metres more or less. Lot 1, deposited plan 77322, your record of title. Well, the settlement date, look, that is set down for Wednesday, the 11th of September 2024. And buyers, we will just note clause 23.0, which I'm sure your legal advisor has checked over this for you. Clause 23.0 as is, where is. Okay, well look, Pages Road, look, it's the most affordable parcel of real estate in the city and possibly even the island. What an opportunity, tucked back off the street. A good footprint is on offer, close to some good amenities, and underpinned by that freehold parcel of land. Well, astute buyers, it is your opportunity in the room here today. Where do we say go? That's enough from me. You've seen the property. Who would like to start the bidding? Silence isn't my friend. I'll start the bidding there, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our vendors there at $200,000. Well, that's everybody's money there at $200,000 the bid. Bid at 200,000, looking for a nice neat 50 on the rise there. Should be a chorus of bidding there at 200,000. Who's going to take us through to a quarter, 2.5 for the first, second, third and final time? Well, ladies and gents, I will just vendor bid there. One vendor bid at $250,000 there. That's $250,000, 250 000. Well, Steve, it does appear it's just you and I in here. Every opportunity then. 250, once, twice, third and final time. Well, Steve, we're not going to dilly-dally. I have got instructions to pass the property in there at $275,000. So, folks, please get in touch with Steve and he will lead you in the right direction. Thanks very much for the opportunity.
Alrighty folks, update time for you. It's always a nice part of my job, nice part of the morning when I come back to the front of the room with good news. And I take us back now to 39 Raleigh Street. We pause with our highest bidder, $830,000. We've had some conversations out in the side room, and I'm delighted to announce that our owners have instructed us to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have said withdraw and sell our beautiful home to Nia's clients. So congratulations all around.
Well done. Well done. Have a house.
I've been stuck on another way, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it.
Alrighty folks, I think we're ready to move forward. We're going to jump past 4 Kesson Street. Never fear, we will return to it. Linda Warren Davies just tied up in some negotiations. So in the interest of everyone's time, let's just jump forward now to 68A Waiheke. terrace. At this juncture, I introduce our lead agent, Stevie Golding, the golden boy of Harcourts Four Seasons. He's been assisting you get ready for auction day, looking after our lovely owners, who are probably a bit warmer than us today, Stevie, aren't they? Because they're over in Australia, which is very, very nice for some. But we're back here doing the mahi, as it were, and you've been representing a cracking good home here in Waiiti Terrace. It is an estate and freehold that you secure. It is 450 square metres. All the relevant documentation around the record of title and settlement date, around the issuance of that title, you would have been reading all that information. Stevie would have been guiding you through that process. I know that that process is well and truly underway, so you'll take good confidence from that. The owners certainly well and committed to that process, shall we say. Schedule 1 outlines your chattels that you receive. Those further terms of sale, as I said, alluding to the fact that settlement date will occur 10 working days after the issuance of title, but in its entirety, clauses 23 to 26 are what you have been considering as part of your due diligence. And I remind you, if you've recently arrived, your bidding it is, of course, cash and unconditional across the board. All right, let's have a look at this home. I mean, first and foremost, it's brand new and it is ready for you. You can forego all of the stress and the pain and the blowout of costs of building your new home, and you can just simply buy this one today. It's very, very sleek and contemporary, a real sense of space throughout. It felt very light and bright to me when I wandered through a couple of weekends ago. It's a great home for families. Maybe you've already got that family or you're planning one in the future. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms will make those morning routines military and precision-like, that's for sure. And you're in the heart of some cracking good school zones here, aren't you? You gain entry to Christchurch boys, Christchurch girls, and Burnside High. I often refer to this little pocket of Christchurch as your golden triangle in terms of access to educational precincts. All right, team, that's enough said about the home. More interested in what you've got to say about it in terms of values. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Where would you like to start? 1.7. Sorry, I actually had that noted down here, so we've got a good connection already at 1 and 7. Nice to see you and good luck in your endeavours today at 1 and 7. We'll just move things along rather smartly and say $100,000 bids, just to keep on side with the neighbours in the area, of course, but at 1 and 7 with you, sir. Appreciate your bid and your interest. I give you 3 chances to bid to 1.8. First call and opportunity. Twice. Move your belongings in and just start living. Third final. Well, sir, I am going to place one vendor bid at 1 and 8 on behalf of my owners. You'd come back at 1.9 and then we can just pause and have a chat. Thought you might say that, and I'll accept your bid because I'm in a good mood today. At 1.850, that's absolutely fine with me, sir. If I see no further bidding, let's just pause and have a conversation about you owning Waiiti Terrace. At 1.850 I have. First chance and opportunity, twice quickly now. Third call. So let's just pause, let's find some space out the side and turn you from a bidder to a buyer.
Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down.
Folks, thanks for your patience. Got quite a bit of negotiating going on outside of the rooms today. So we're just going to go through now to Pegasus Town out in North Canterbury. Big warm welcome to Jesse Herschel. He hails from our Rangiora office and he's been the lead marketing agent on this property. All the very best and all the very best to your clients. So just reaffirming, of course, that by bidding here today, you acknowledge you are entering into a cash and unconditional agreement, and that if there are any aside agreements, that they remain in place. Now, Jesse's made all the property information and auction documentation available throughout the campaign. I'm happy to confirm that the legal description of the property is an estate and freehold, being lot 252, deposited plan 399553, positioned on a 542 square metre parcel of land, more or less. That's all recorded on that certificate of title 39717313. Gosh, we've got lots of numbers today. In the Canterbury Land Registry. Chattels remain the same, Jesse? No changes to those? All the same, great. Settlement, vacant possession is being offered on the 13th of September 2024. And let's just take this time to have a look at the many highlights of what living in Pegasus can offer. It's a real recreational lifestyle that's on offering in Pegasus Town, famous for its lake, its 18-hole golf course, and there are plenty of amenities. You've got that Ravenswood Retail Centre, of course, just a few kilometres away. And look, if you've been considering building your next home, but the thought of all that decision making puts you off, the perfect solution is right here. It's a well-appointed property. It's fully fenced for added security, accessed by a very envious wow factor in that entry foyer, and that absolutely sets the scene for the rest of this modern and spacious home. It's got minimal wear and tear and will suit a very active and busy family that requires a maintenance-free home. Open plan kitchen, dining, living, all encourages family connections and social interaction, and you've got that added bonus of being able to walk to the lake, the shopping centre. It really is the sort of property where relaxing and entertaining has been well thought of. It's on a very easy care section, ideal, as I said, for a busy family in the Pegasus Township, which really has a lifestyle to be embraced and just has so much to offer. So, enough from me. Auction's open. Who'd like to start me off with an opening bid for number 4 Kesson Street in Pegasus? Now, this is the moment where you don't sit on your hands. Opening bids, auction's open. I'm just going to make a bid here, or maybe just provide a little bit of a pathway here at 650,000. Is there any interest at that level or above, at 650? Any interest whatsoever? All seems quiet here, Jesse. I'll just increase that bid to $675,000. It's just a guideline, just a pathway. We'll make that a vendor bid. Any interest whatsoever over and above? You're going to have 3 opportunities. First, second, third and final time. Okay, if we don't, we appear to not have any unconditional interest here. I know that you do have conditional interest, and I have had instructions from Jessie and also from our clients that we are going to price the property here on the floor very, very sharply, well under that rateable value, being priced at 775,000 New Zealand dollars. So to our viewers that are viewing today, at that price, as I said, very, very sharp price for this well-appointed property. If you've got interest, Jesse, he is the man to contact. So thank you very much. All the very best to our clients. And I'll get an update on the rest of our negotiations and go back into another one. Music, please, Mr. Music.
Keep me waiting, keep me guessing. I know you can blow my mind. I'm clear-headed, so upgraded. Every moment feels like I'm high. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Keeping me up all night. Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? I walked through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I
Alrighty folks, a couple of updates for you. I'm firstly going to take us back to Waiiti Terrace, specifically 68A Waiiti Terrace. We paused at 1850. Steve, we've had some really good conversations with both parties. The conclusion is that our highest bidders increased their bid, haven't they, to 1940, and at that level our owners have given us instructions. They've said sell the home, sell the property, we're on the market and for sale. So unless there's a further bid north of there, even 10 grand to go at $1,950,000, out she goes at 1940. We are on the market and selling, be very, very clear, at $1,940,000 on the market and selling first time. And opportunity, I give you 2 more chances to change your life. Twice at 1940, third final. Delighted to announce then, Stevie, congratulations to our new owner and our current owners at 1940. It's going, and it's sold. Congratulations. And we'll be back in a sec with an update on Scotswood Place.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
Ready on Scotswood. Alrighty team, and Scotswood Place, 11A Scotswood, we paused at 410. Our highest bidder has graciously increased their bid to 437. At this juncture, not quite at a level where we can sell. Our owners hold the property in slightly higher regard than that, so at 437, I look for an increase north of there, say 450 to go. Otherwise, I simply pass the property in. First call at 4.3 and 7, twice third final at 437,000. Rachel, it's not for sale today, we're just going to pass it in. We are going to price the home. Our owners have given us written instructions to price their home, their property, at $455,000. $455,000. Get in touch with Glenn and the team if you've got interest in this home at $455,000. Your last update?
Yeah, last.
And then, yep, last.
Yes, that's all of us done.
Which is what? Wrap it up.
Here. Yeah, she's just right here. Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. So, we're back to Oxford, number 4 Harewood Road. We've had a lengthy negotiation. The bid was increased to $440,000, but at that level, we're not able to sell the property. So unless there is any further interest here on the floor over and above $440,000, and it seems that there isn't, I've had instructions to very sharply price this property at $499,000, and we want all offers. There will be no prior sale, so we're inviting all offers to be with Lisa Tippin by 4 p.m. on the 2nd of September 2024. I've got those instructions right, Lisa, on the nod of the head. Yeah. So price $499, all offers on the 2nd of September at 4 p.m, as we said, no prior sale. And I think that wraps up our program today. It's been lovely to see everyone here, and a very good morning on behalf of Harcourts 4 Seasons, and we look forward to seeing you and doing this all over again at 10 o'clock next Wednesday. Thanks so much.